Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We've been out doing some shooting today from the tower, and we thought we would bring out a Chinese Type 53 Mosin carbine. There's a lot of confusion out there about these rifles, and we're not going to try to dive into all the details in this particular video, but we will explore it in a future video and give this gun a closer look. Today what we're going to do is we're doing what we call building air castles, and we're going to shoot a Type 53 carbine at 600 yards with open sights and just see what they're capable of doing. I've never really seen anybody try to drive some rounds in with these things at kind of stupid ranges. This is definitely beyond the operational characteristics that the gun was designed to do, but just the same in typical fashion, we're going to have some fun, bring you guys along for the ride, and we're just going to go for it. Guys, this is nothing special. This particular Type 53 has been well used, well worn. It's got a very worn bore that's pretty dark. It's got a loosey-goosey, sloppy bolt on it. The stock looks like a beaver got into a fight with a wolverine. And we're going to extend the bayonet. Okay? And we're going to go for it.
We're kind of working backwards in this video. Usually we start from the hill and shoot out to 300. Now we're just shooting 6 with a gun that we don't know what's gonna do.
We have no idea. So what I've done, guys, I mentioned in a previous video, I don't know if it's been posted yet or not, but our preferred medicine for the Mosin in terms of ammo, I really like the D166 ammo, and I just got rim lock there by being a dummy here. I like the D166s a lot. That particular bullet's made by Lapua, and they just picked up a military contract, and I don't think they're going to be making those 166s for quite a while. So I opted for some of the Brown Bear, Bernal, what have you, 203 grain soft point ammunition. You're still getting that long bullet with that long, heavy bearing surface. You're getting a good heavy bullet. And guys, I'm telling you, these Mosins, they really just prefer these big, heavy bullets, okay? Now with the shorter barrel, I don't know what to expect. I've dialed the rear sight up to 800 because in previous experience we found that we had to add a little bit of elevation on the rear sight to account for the heavier bullet. Most of these guns were sighted in for like 147 to like 150 grain bullet, kind of a Spitzer, kind of light bullet. Now, we're just gonna go for it. This particular gun is a State Arsenal 296 produced Type 53 made in 1955. There's some doubt as to whether or not these were used in the Korean War, but a ton of these things were used in the Vietnam conflict. So we're going to have a shot or two here and just see what we can do.
A shot or 2 or 10.
Or 10 or 20.
You ever hear the story about the little Mosin that could?
All right, Chad. I don't know what to expect.
I've got this thing set wide, so we'll see.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Never fired this gun at all until now. I did confirm that the headspace was safe and all that happy business.
Oh boy. And
the bolt miraculously does match.
Well, all right. Send one more.
Don't tell me we're right in there. What?
You're like 4 inches over the top of the 8-inch popper.
Really?
Incredible! Oh my God. And
All
that
right.
first shot was kind of right in that same area too. Oh my word. Literally, just move your hold over to the left, whatever you're doing. About 2 feet and you're good. Right over the top of the gong. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this crap.
I do.
And to think, Eric asked to take a few test shots. I said, no, we're gonna turn the camera on and just run with it.
We're just gonna do it.
Test shots.
Guys,
Blasphemy.
what we're doing here is silly, okay? But I hope you guys see the fun in what we're doing.
All right, so it literally looked like it clipped the lower left part of the plate and it hit just off at 7 o'clock.
You got it.
It looked like it barely clipped the plate, but I don't know.
You got it.
It's in there. It's right in there. All right, now I don't know what you did there, but it landed about a foot in front of the 8-inch popper to the right.
We might be building air castles here, but it's fun to try.
I'm very surprised so far. Right under the plate.
Surprised this thing hasn't blown up in my face yet.
Ah, it's good. That had to have gone right over the top right side of the plate. It must have like went over the top right by the strap and then hit behind it. Yeah, that was about 2 feet low and slightly left.
Yeah, we are really stretching the legs on this little carbine here, guys. It is just crazy to think, though, that, you know, these guns have been used in even modern conflicts. I mean, there's been a lot of these guns found overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan and other places. I mean, these guns are out there, guys. They're on the battlefield.
They've been around the block for sure.
Yep.
Send it when you're ready. Low left again, it looked like.
Low left, huh?
Yeah.
How low?
About the same place as your last shot. 2 feet and about a foot left. That was just to the right of the 8-inch plate.
Sure is putting them in there, though.
Yeah, it's minute of berm. At
Minute of berm. It's okay.
That was kind of the same place as your, not the previous shot, but the one before that and the other one. Down like 2 feet low and about maybe a foot or so left. Taking her back up to 8.
Yep.
Well, all right.
Just have to play around with it, guys. We'll get it figured out in a second. Maybe.
We'll get this here figured out in a jiffy now. Yeah, I'm right over the top of that 8-inch plate there, boy.
Okay. How we looking on elevation?
The elevation on the last shot was perfect. Just windage was off. Ding.
Now do that again there, boy.
That was weird. I don't know where that one hit. I think you may have hit the freaking top rail. All right, that one hit just a little bit low and right off at 5 o'clock there. It's in there. Got just a little bit of right-left or left-right wind there. All right, now that was weird. That one hit, dang, that one hit down there by the guy line, Eric.
That's strange.
Way down there low. I don't know if that one kind of tumbled or something crazy or what.
I don't know. Guys, remember, we've never even shot this gun before. You guys are learning along with us. We're just having fun here. This is how it goes.
You mean punishment?
This thing actually does not kick bad at all. I mean, I consider this kind of stuff small bore.
Mm-hmm.
It is. This is a small bore gun. This is not a big bore gun.
Mm-hmm. Tough guy. I see how it is. All right. More like it. Yeah. Maybe slightly high and right. Keep the same point of aim and just send them in there. Yep. Same point of aim. Keep it up. Same thing again. Must have hit the dang strap or the bar up top. Same thing. That one veered off to the right a little bit.
I mean, it's
we can just count those 3 shots as your group because they're about, I don't know, 5 inches or so. It's kind of stringing vertically. We'll edit out everything else and just count that.
Yeah, you know, these guns are neat.
What a great group, Eric!
These guns are neat. You know, I think we should just edit all the other stuff out and just be like, look at that.
Oh, first 3 shots out of the gun. 5-inch group of 600 yards with a Type 53. Who knew?
Yeah, right. I am impressed that the gun is at least kind of tracking them on in there because I was really had my doubts as to how well this thing would shoot.
Well, it is just a dirty Mosin. I mean,
yep.
You know, I wouldn't expect it to hit that oak tree at 100 yards there. All right, sender when you're ready. Yep. Keep that same point of aim. Oh yeah. Get in there, yeah. Get in there. Oh, that was just over the top of the target stand. Yep. Oh, that must have hit the dang strap again. Those things are tracking right in there though, Eric. Yep, come on. Nicely done.
Not too bad. Now,
now you can try shooting it upside down from the standing position. World record upside down Mosin shot. Watch that rim lock there, boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, wherever you're aiming. Yep. Wherever you're aiming, man, is a good point. Yep. Ah, where did that one hit? Must have been the strap again on the left side. All right, now that one went way over to the left and low by the gopher. Get in there. Somewhere on the left side again, just off the plate. Just slightly right.
These things, this gun is kind of a combination of a thunderbolt and a hammer. I don't really know any other way to put it. Like, these things are just crazy.
Wouldn't that be like Thor's hammer, pretty much?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe the Chinese or Russian version of Thor, but yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna let the gun cool off because we're kind of cooking the upper hand hard a little bit. You know, these guns are a lot of fun to shoot. And I mean, I know we're not connecting every single shot, but the thing that we really want to drive home in these types of videos, when we just kind of bring you guys to the range and just show you kind of what it's like to be out here kind of doing our thing, the big thing I want to show off is that, you know, it's not always a cakewalk. Like, you have to get out here and kind of figure out what these guns are doing. Every day is different. Sometimes you have a bad day at the range, you may not be shooting up to your fullest performance. And when you combine that with the fact that you're dealing with different guns all the time, you know, it can be really difficult to be able to take a given gun out and really kind of get behind it and do exactly what you want to do with it. So this is a ton of fun. I'm going to let Chad get behind it. I think we know kind of where it's hitting. It's sort of slinging them in there a little bit. So let's just give it a try and see what happens.
All right, I'm up for some punishment. We'll try shooting this devil. Oh my gosh. I still can't believe it's connecting like it is down there. It's insane. Got my little cold tack cuddle bag here. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna need to take a nap. Ah, oh boy, here we go. All right, so it's kind of a left bullseye again.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. I mean,
Oh, it's so long.
It throws them in there, dude.
Oh my gosh.
The bullet's got to go somewhere.
Yep, it does. All right. Oh, here we go.
Couldn't really tell. There's a lot of mirage down there starting to get hot.
Yep. Now, I didn't let this thing cool off. I just restarted the camera and sat down behind it, so it's still pretty toasty.
That's right. Oh, you're on it. Ah, good shot.
I'm all right. Eric did all the hard work.
Dude, that 203 hits with some authority.
It does.
I mean, even at 600, it's moving that plate pretty good. Foot over the top. Actually, about 2 feet.
Oh, wow. Holy
yeah,
cow.
pretty high. Good shot. You're on it.
Boy, it sails them right in there, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Dude, I cannot believe that.
I know. I can't believe it either.
No, so now, all right, we're hitting this thing at 600 yards with this gun. So now if we go to the top of the hill and we shoot 100 to 300 yards and then we miss everything, it's gonna be a bad day. What's going on?
Looks like it was just off the left side of the gong, Chad.
Oh man.
You want me to open that other box of ammo for you? Good?
Oh man, I don't know. We've been out here doing this all day so far. My shoulder's getting a little tenderized.
I'm not shameful to say.
So those Chinese Type 53s are not meant for tender little men.
No, it's not. I'm a tender little man.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
That hit the top of the berm, Chad.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the same point of aim.
I mean, it could just be getting real hot.
Yeah.
I mean, still though, you wouldn't want to be down there.
No.
Two feet over the top of the gong. Perfect windage.
Weird.
Just bring that bullseye down.
All right. Well, I'm trying to see. I mean, it was the same point of aim. 2 shots landed in the same place up there.
Yeah. Pretty strange. Couldn't see it. I think you hit right behind the gong.
Okay.
So it's just over the top.
Oh God, I pulled that one.
Yeah, you hit in front of the 8-inch popper.
All right, I got to redeem myself. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
That ammo's cheap. I mean, I only paid like $9 a box for it, I think.
Stuff is definitely not terrible.
No, I mean, for what it is. And the thing I like about the brown bear ammo, or at least that particular, well, the 203, grain soft point bullets, is that you can go out and plink with your Mosin and have a little bit of fun. And if you decide you want to hunt with your gun, you got a soft point that can deliver the goods.
Now this is like it's like the PPU, that's out there. I mean, I just bought a bunch of 308 or not 308, 303 PPU. That stuff's like $13 a box for 180 grain soft point ammo. I mean, it's hard to beat. Plink with it, shoot with it, keep the brass. All right, I'm gonna get this dang plate here now.
Low and left, about a foot.
Okay. All right, split the difference there. I'm aiming a little bit lower from where I was earlier.
Two feet to the left.
Dang.
Right over the gopher's head.
I don't know, I'm not pulling those now.
You're on it.
I wonder if these suffer from wandering zero.
Well, gun has been rode hard and put up wet, so I don't think it's doing too bad for being an old girl. Right in the center. Good shot. Yeah, it looks like that bullet wandered right into the target. Good shot. You're on it.
Yeah, that one may have hit the stand or something again.
Yeah, it did move, but it was more of a clank than it was a ding.
I think you hit the well, I think we hit the straps quite often too. Like they'll go high left or high right, and they'll hit those rubber straps holding the target.
And it'll move the gong.
It'll move the gong, and it'll make that kind of smacking sound.
Yeah, it does.
You know, different sound than what it does when it hits the burn. All right. Boy, what a nice day to shoot.
It sure is. 2 feet low and to the right. That bullet is making a very elliptical trajectory. I mean, it is really lobbing in there.
It is.
Just over the top of the gong, Chad. Perfect windage.
I finally like get my point of aim down when I'm on my last round of the mag.
We're about to break out the 6.5 Swede in a minute. See what's really.
Oh shoot!
See what life's really about. Good shot.
I still just can't believe we're connecting with this thing.
That
with
carrying
this Type
energy
53.
down there is just insane.
Come on, 2 in a row, baby. Ah!
Couldn't tell. I mean, you barely missed.
Denied.
Foot to the right.
All right, I'm gonna give my shoulder a break. What a fun gun! I can't believe this thing's shooting as good as it is. This
I paid $130 for that gun like 5 or 6 years ago.
That's because nobody wanted it. They're like, oh, I don't want that turd.
Well, it's a functional turd, if anything.
It is. Well, it's a cool one. Not a lot of people, I mean, most people would probably just think this is like an M44. You know, like, oh, nobody wants that piece of crap. Oh, that's a horrible looking M44. Well, but, well, now the bore should be warm enough where you can clean it real good.
Yep.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at this Type 53. This is a neat gun. Got some Cosmoline, you know, oozing out of that top handguard. Oh, yeah. Well, that puppy is warm. We're going to take this one to the top of the hill, and we're going to shoot it and do a little bit more in-depth video. We're just going to give you a history lesson on this thing. They are very, very interesting guns with a unique history and definitely a unique part of Mosin Nagant history overall. But stay tuned. A ton more military surplus stuff coming down the pipeline, and more stuff from the tower as usual, and crazy antics like usual. So you guys take care, and we'll see you soon.